Creating KaBlam, it sort of was a weird evolution. I was, doing stuff at Nick, and Herb Scannell, who was running programming at the time, he said, "I want to do live-action cartoons." And we're like, "Well, what does that mean?" And he's like, "I don't know, figure it out." And we just kind of created a bunch of short ideas that we thought had like a cartoon sensibility. And one of them was these little guys, a group of action figures that come to life. And everybody liked it, and so they put it into All That as like a recurring short. We wanted to do more with it, so we just thought of like, let's come up with a show of like all shorts, and we thought, let's just make this kind of like, a laboratory for weird stuff. We were working with production units all over the country and all over the world, to make some of these shorts, and it was just like, kind of like a mini TV network. The idea to unify it was to have these hosts, Henry and June, and we had some other kind of like half-baked idea that we were going to call it a comic book come to life, and the format was that it was all like, a comic book, and Henry and June would turn the page and we'd go to the next cartoon. I was fortunate enough to be a writer and a producer. And Tim Hill, he worked on Action League Now, and in writing, he just told me once to never let the hand of the storyteller be shown. When you start treating your characters like puppets, and having them do things that don't come from themselves and from their own choices, you're showing your hand. Don't let the plot drive the story. Let the characters take it where it's going to go. And that might mean that it doesn't go where you necessarily think it's going to go, or where you want it to go, but it's when it's going to go to a true place. My advice to people who want to create animated shows for Nick is to stick with your vision and let people try and talk you out of it. Go to people and say, talk me out of this show. This is not a logical business. The only people who should be working in this business are people who are so passionate about it that they can't be talked out of it, that they can't do anything else.